Hi, this is Keith with Positively Osceola. Thanks for being here again with one of our Positively Osceola live episodes. And so often we talk about the great folks that we get to speak to in these shows in and around Osceola County for sure. And today is no exception. As today we are going to speak to somebody who we actually are friends with, and it's kind of cool. And that's going to be Dr. Christopher Burns, who is the Osceola County Fine and Performing Arts Resource Specialist. A lot of title right there, but it makes sense when you see him. How's it going there, sir?
It's going great. How you doing today?
Great. Great.
Wonderful.
So you're having a big title to live up to today.
Big title, small man. It's one of those things.
Not at all. All right. So one of the things we really do love around Osceola County is that it is really steeped with arts. And so I don't want to talk about it more than I want to have you or ask you to please chat about what's going on in and around Osceola County in the Fine and Performing Arts region, certainly the school district, but everything you do. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do at the school district and how that's going on, please?
Definitely, yeah. So Fine and Performing Arts Resource Specialist is basically a really big title for supporting the arts in Osceola County through the school district. So I support the teachers, I help with curriculum, we put on events, we support the students in many different ways, we try to fundraise for everything. I'm very lucky to have a partner in the office, Dr. Joseph Dabrosi. He couldn't be here today, but the two of us really try to showcase the arts in Osceola County through the teachers, students, and all the events that happen.
So that's not even close to an easy gig because you've got a lot of schools here.
Yes.
Do you deal with mostly the high schools, or are you also supporting middle school or even elementary school?
It's K-12. It's K-12. So anything that happens with any of the students in Osceola County that has to do with the arts, we try to keep our thumbs in it.
Right. And we kind of chat about this. I think so much emphasis is placed on the academic area, right? And that's as it should be. But we also talk, the reality is that arts and the emphasis of arts is part of that whole journey for students, right? And has a huge impact on their success academically. Am I correct on that one?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of studies have shown that students who participate in the arts score higher on all of their exams, SATs, ACTs, higher GPAs, and that's all arts, not just music, not just dance, not just theater, not just visual art, but any arts and any art involvement will kind of lead down the road to higher scores and higher involvement at school in general.
No doubt, right? And so the school district has been, we're kind of in the middle of the state-ish, but lots of great success going on really with Osceola County School District in the way of the whole entire state as far as how the kids are doing, and we get to be friends with guys like Alex Moore, and you've got Tammy Combs and those folks. So much going on last year at the graduation, because obviously we're past COVID at that point, and had a chance to be at the commencement service when Harmony sang.
Their chorus.
It was amazing.
Incredible.
It was amazing.
There's some great groups here in Osceola County.
Unbelievable. And then this year at the Education Award, which was at Osceola Heritage Park, had a chance to hear St. Cloud's.
Yeah, St. Cloud Harmonics.
It was awesome.
Yeah, equally as great. It's incredible that we have such a widespread amount of talent in the district. A lot of times you go to districts, one school might have an incredible amount of talent in one area, or you might have a great band program over here, a great theater program over here, but many of our schools have just incredible arts programs in general, and we're really lucky, and not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I know that obviously OXA, Osceola County School for the Arts, and of course in Point Siena as well, they have a specific focus on arts.
Yes.
But what is amazing to me is that we see it throughout the whole entire district. How does that happen?
I'd like to think it's because of the support we have, not just at the district level, but from the parents, from the community. and we could always use more support, but I think our students get the opportunity quite often to participate in the arts throughout the community, not just at their schools, and that exposure really does help lift the level of students. And when you have one school that just gets a little bit better, every other school is going to meet them, and then another school is going to jump ahead of that. So there's always this friendly competition of getting better, and it helps a lot.
I thought you were going to say it was the excellence in resource specialists in the county.
No. I would never. We're just a cog.
I understand. So what's coming up? If I'm correct, you have something coming up rather soon, correct?
Yes, next Friday night, actually, next Thursday and Friday night, technically, but our annual Arts Alive Scholarship Showcase, which is where the best of the best in the district, there it is. They show off what they can do. These are all the winners from last year, and we have students that participate in various disciplines, from dance, musical theater, performance theater, technical theater, instrumental, visual arts, creative writing. I might have forgotten one in there, vocal. But we give out scholarships to our seniors, $2,000 in scholarships. We have a $2,500 overall winner. It's an incredible event. The gala itself is on March 31st, and there's tickets for that. You can get them for $50. All the money goes straight into scholarships. But we also have a friends and family night on Thursday night, March 30th, that is open to the public, as long as you get a ticket for that. And you could call Osceola Arts, which is the theater just off Turnpike on 192, and they can help you get tickets there. Or if you head to the website aceosceola.org, aceosceola.org, and I'll have the links up on that website shortly for those tickets. But come support the students, and even if you can't support monetarily, support them by yelling their name from the audience. Right. Tell them how great they are.
I tell you, I can remember in years, and my wife and I talk about this sometimes, we certainly have in the past, that I think, people think they have to drive, and nothing against Orlando, but they think they have to drive out of the county to enjoy or experience a high level of arts. And that's just really not the case. It's, all these schools are, I wish we could communicate more, that it's just amazing the level of arts that are happening right here in Osceola County. Certainly, as you said, Osceola Arts, that's a big deal. And I think you've been there a couple times. No, but seriously though, it's an amazing thing to see the passion that exists in all of our schools and the level of arts that are happening right here every day.
It truly is. And I mean, from the center of the county where Osceola Arts kind of is, you go out west, you got Celebration. They have incredible art happenings there. South into Point Siena, some amazing things. You go out into Harmony, and they're doing incredible things at their farmers markets. Mm-hmm. There's some great music happening there. Head up the street up to Tohoba-Caliga High School, who actually just got straight superiors at the State Jazz Fest, the only school in the state to do that, which is very impressive. Right here in St. Cloud, there's amazing things. Every single corner of Osceola County has some form of amazing artistic expression happening at all times.
And earlier we were talking about Osceola, or Osceola County School for the Arts, and their jazz band. Certainly huge accomplishments last year. If you would go ahead and share with us a little bit about what that was last year, and then how maybe folks can support that this year, please.
Yeah, so last year they were accepted into the Essentially Ellington competition, which brings together schools from across the country, and they compete for first place, which kind of says you're the number one high school jazz band in the country. They won. So Osceola County School for the Arts is the number one jazz band in the country, and they were invited back to Essentially Ellington this year. The problem is it costs money to get there, a good amount of money. So they're looking for any form of donations, sponsorships, anything. If you want them to come play for an event, they'll do that for a donation. But it's upwards of $50,000 to get those incredible students up to New York again for that competition. So any help is always appreciated.
I think sometimes people don't realize, these kids have one pass through that journey, right?
Yeah.
It is a huge thing for everyone. And it's not just on their, some of the kids are going to go into collegiate wise, are going to go into that realm. But not all of them will. yet that experience is huge. And so it does unfortunately come down to how do you come up with money in order to
Always
do
does.
it's challenging, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I would say the majority of the students won't go into music,
Right.
and professionally. A lot of the students will continue to play. They might be in bands. They might sing, whatever it might be. But the majority of the students won't go to college for music or music education or performance, anything like that. However, the experiences that they have, especially from Osceola County, will live with them forever. And when they become doctors, when they become lawyers, when they become technicians of any sort, or if they happen to become professional athletes, whatever it may be, their experiences in the arts are going to form their decisions in those fields. So it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, twice for some of these kids, to get up to New York and compete in this amazing event. And it would be very sad for them not to be able to go just because of financials.
Right. And watching last year was unbelievable to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the kids had phones up to watch that actual moment where they were selected was huge. And
Yeah.
and I appreciate what you do. I know your commitment is huge, and certainly the district has been great about supporting the kids. And so hopefully there'll be that finance. One more time, if you're listening now or you listen later and you're wanting to help those young folks get themselves up to New York, one more time, if you would, Chris, please tell us how we can help.
Yeah, just contact the Osceola County School for the Arts or contact me at the district, and I'll get you in touch with them. But any donations that can help them get up to New York would be greatly appreciated. Again, just call the school directly and ask them how you can help. But the donations will go straight to the school.
Very cool. And again, not to be redundant, but let us know again one more time about Osceola, the Arts Alive, Osceola. I'm sorry, Arts Alive.
Yeah, no, you're great. There's so many happenings. Arts Alive Scholarship Showcase at Osceola Arts. It's confusing. But next week, March 30th, is the Friends and Family Night, which is free and open to the public as long as you secure your ticket to make sure you have a seat. And then Friday night is the gala, where tickets are $50, and all proceeds will go towards the student scholarships. And we have 28 performing students and I believe 14 visual artist students, and then 3 technical theater students vying for scholarships in this event. And we give out 11 scholarships and upwards of $23,000 total.
Huge. Yeah. Well, we appreciate all you do. I know it's a lot of hard work, and again, you're changing lives, and we appreciate it big time, man. We do.
Of course. I appreciate you.
All right. We'll come back soon, hopefully, and we will hopefully be there at your event as well, and just support it that way. Cool.
Yep. Can't wait to see you.
All right, man. Sounds good. Again, Keith with Positively Osceola here with Dr. Christopher Burns with the Osceola School District, the resource specialist, and never-ending job titles for sure. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Together making a positive difference in and around Osceola County.